Happy Monday, boys and girls. My name is Jeffrey Scott Mitchell. Coming to you live on Memorex. Default route, default location. It's been a minute now. It's been a little while since I've broken out the selfie stick and threw on the wireless lavalier mic, who's made by Sync Go. I believe that's the name of it. SYNCGO, Sync Go. I think I paid about $100. It's pretty good. It's definitely reliable. It's stable. It works when it's supposed to. I don't have to worry about it. Once I got it set up, plug and play. And the mic makes a big difference on these walks and hearing audio and all that. The mic makes a big difference. Anyway, it's been a while. I've been highly introspective. I keep wanting to use that word. I don't know if that's the word to use, as more of a slothy laziness, maybe more accurate of a direction to go. One key point is, well, bright spot, I guess. Today, I woke up after one of these weekends and my weight was 195.4, something like that. 195.4. Usually is 199. After 2 days of French fries and chicken and Dots and Mike and Ike's chocolate chip cookies, salt caramel cookies, way too many Black and Milds, way too much time being horizontal. Yeah, I mean, one time I woke up, it was 200. No, it wasn't no 200 on Monday. 199.8. So I'm starting the week off down 4 pounds, so to speak. And whatever the number, it gave me optimism. Feel good about it. Also, this morning, I slept till 9. Usually wake up at 7:30. Can't get to sleep till like 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that. Can be in bed as early as 11:30 if you're not earlier than that. Not really all over to go to sleep, finally. And that usually entails a snack. I made sugar cookies. I made sugar cookies from scratch. And they were damn good. Well, I don't know if they were damn good, but I ate them. And I look forward to eating them. And the way they came out, I probably made the balls too big. So they came out not quite, probably like, definitely not quite like your traditional cookie. But the flavor was there. And the chewiness, and it hit, so. Other than that, you know, I think work is going okay. I don't know. I think work is going okay. I'm quite aware that I'm not doing the best job I could possibly do. I'm quite aware that I could be more focused and more into my job. But I still think I'm keeping my numbers decent. You gotta keep your numbers decent. Not so much that I'll get checked at work, not so much that I'll get in trouble or anything at work. For me, it's more about my integrity and my level of esteem when I look back at a job I did or didn't do or how I did it. And it may be some ego. It's just like a natural disposition of me to expect that I'm performing in the top echelon of the team or up close to it. It's just there's people around, I got a little distracted. But the words are, sentiment is in the same vein that I want my performance to rank up there with the rest of them. I want my performance to be among the best in our group. There was a time when I wanted to be the best. And for a bunch of years, I had that attitude and work ethic and focus. That passed. So I started in 2014, December 2014. Coming up on December 2026. Coming up on 12 years working here. I have never worked at a place for 12 years. I've still been challenged. And still respect the place and the people in it. And I repeat that again and again. This is major to me. Other than that, feeling damn good. I mean, other than that, what is there other? There's no others. Basically all good. Definitely got stuff on my sleeves. I felt it when I wiped my face again. Yeah. It's a nice day. Not too hot. Maybe a little bit hot yesterday. And by hot, I mean like in one of the first days in the 80s after winter. But we're still in winter. March, spring starts in a couple weeks. So technically, we're still in winter. I think it was like 85. We got it like 85 degrees. And the body, I think, wasn't ready for that kind of heat. So it felt unseasonable. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Looking forward to the P-Funk Fest. You noticed I haven't been talking directly about it. It's not that I haven't been on top of it, focused on it. Got all my travel set. Fly out Thursday night. Land Friday morning. Drive into Tallahassee. I got a room for one night. Friday night, And Saturday is the show, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Not sure how that's going to work out. We're supposed to bring our own chairs and blankets. So on Friday, I'll probably shoot to a Dollar General or something and get a chair and some, I guess, fest stuff. Then after the concert, festival, drive to Jacksonville, jump on a plane, fly to Pittsburgh. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm really not trying to get caught up in the logistics of the festival. And I'm not blindly trying to say, oh, no matter what, we're going to go and have a good time. It's all good. That's not my nature. Even though that very well may be the case. But when we get together and we're doing our thing, it looks like a bunch of folks is going to be there for that. So we're going to go do it. East to the west. Last week I finished up my parts, video clips for Tony Cam's East to the West video. It's Tony Cam, dude, man. I might have to block him. I might have to block him. Because I see him out there executing, getting stuff done, producing, just constantly on the work. And it makes me feel, what's the word? Not inappropriate. What's the word when you don't feel like you're good enough? Makes me feel, not improbable. Can't think of the word. Insufficient. Make you feel insufficient or something like that. Because there's things that I want to do and accomplish. And I have a rough plan in my head of where I want to go and do. And we're talking legacy stuff, major stuff. And I look at the drive he has for the music, but I guess that's his livelihood. I mean, if it's something you love and it's bringing in income, but you can tell he just has a personality. It takes more than just the will. You gotta have the personality and the drive and the discipline. Oh my God, this dude. If you say you're gonna do something for him, he's gonna be on it. Politely, or I mean, he's a manager. It was pressure. I had pressure, and I don't like that pressure. But he was right, and I knew it. If he was wrong, I'm gonna say, I'll go someplace. If he was right, I need to do it. I respect his urgency, the way he accomplishes stuff, the way he gets stuff done. Wake up every morning, going on my news feed, he done did something else. But released another album. This time we're gonna do a video. We have all the volunteers across the world in it. Just keeps it moving, putting on shows. It's highly impressive. So I'll finish that video for him, and it's going pretty good, you know. I think. And just being who I am, I guess. I naturally, other people turn in their videos, you look at them and, they're this, they're that. I'm not trying to compare or put them down. Or should I say, I'm not trying to put anybody else's video down. Because I probably overthought mine. Probably took it to another level where it didn't need to go. Need is a strange word, but, I feel represented. I feel well represented in the video for the work I put in and intention to get it right, because I had to get the backdrop right. Had to get an idea how I wanted to do it. I had to figure out how I wanted to look, and then go ahead, and I went ahead and sent it to him. He seems to have liked it. So, actually I had company. I don't know why. Police started their car up. And I ain't worried about the police. I ain't worried about it. I know I'm a fine, upstanding. Well, I'm pretty much a fine, upstanding citizen. And I probably look too. And one thing I do think is I'm recognized out here probably a lot more than I realized. Because I was even thinking before, even in Youngstown, I'm like walking around, you get your routine. And you get your routine, and you start to see, or people gonna see you out here at the same time every day. You're gonna start to get recognized. There's no doubt about it. Especially you walking around talking to a selfie stick. So I'm sure. So I'm thinking in Youngstown, police probably know who I am. Around here, people probably know who I am. Well, you see me enough out here. People recognize me. Walking around carrying that selfie stick, talking to that selfie stick. Getting my steps in. So today, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. Start off on a Monday. If I keep the momentum going, get some stuff accomplished. It's really good. It's really, I'm really enjoying this experience. And by experience, I mean life. My go around. This consciousness that I built and evolved and or was given. Free will or determinism, however you want to look at it. Even if it's just a sense that we have free will, a feeling that we have free will, self-awareness, that we're separate from the universe and the cosmos, that we are a separate thing, our consciousness. Now that I think about consciousness, maybe one of the only separate things, because we're all made out of the same particles and stuff and molecules, and we're all made out of the same stuff, the same elements, periodic table. We're all made of the same stuff. Trees, rocks, and like, you're sitting there watching TV, it feels like It's nothing between you and the TV. But air, you call that nothing? Air is molecules. Air is made out of the same stuff that your body is made out of. Morning. I say morning to them because they're cute. And they do try to stay out of the way. They will move over, not like them 4 old men who don't know how to move over. She didn't move over on that one, but she's okay. I give her a break. Because we're made of the same stuff for everything. The air, where you may think it's nothing between you and the TV, the air is made out of the same stuff that you're made out of. It's a continuum. It's a continuum between me, the air, the ground, the trees. It's all molecules. It's all particles and atoms and electrons, protons. It's all the same. So at some one level, if you go down deep enough level, it's all the same stuff. So there really might not be any separation between me and a TV set, or me and that bus, or me and air. Just the way that those particles are arranged. But consciousness may play into all those molecules and particles and become something separate. No, something distinct. But I guess everything is distinct. But something especially distinct from the universe because of our individual perception, the way our brain handles the sensory input to it, how we interpret it, it's going to be individual, up to each consciousness. No two consciousnesses will be exactly the same. I don't know if I can make that statement in all earnest without really putting any thought in it, but that's the idea. Everybody is going to have their own separate consciousness, and that might be separate. That might be distinct and unique, even though our brains and the synapses in our brains and our head and our nervous system is still made out of the particles that everything else is made out of. So it'd be like a continuum from what air is to what the inside of your brain is. It's all made of the same stuff. But the way the sensory input and the perceptions and the way the brain works, this and that, could probably create a something unique in the universe. It could be one of the, I don't want to say few things, but it may be one of consciousness, may be something that the universe created from itself, created of itself, that's unique. And that conscious awareness, my particular conscious awareness, your particular conscious awareness, could be unique in the universe. But if the universe is infinite, it's been going on for an infinite amount of years, it's infinite in size, I tend to lead towards this has probably happened somewhere else again. We talk about the expanse of time infinite amount of time, infinite amounts of space, infinite amounts of opportunity to have something occur just like this universe again. They also got the many worlds situation. I believe Sean Carroll is a proponent of that, if I can use that word, from quantum physics, where if this or that happens, the elementary particles, and because I got superposition, the position of an atom is undetermined, because the atom or a particle, electron, could be a wave or a particle. That means a particle, you look at it, you see it as one point. As a wave, it means it oscillates, and its position cannot be determined. It can only be said as probable. The wave function collapses with a wave function. And it seems to be an electron, or that type of particle, can only be seen as a point when it's observed. So a lot of times they say, where's the electron going to be? And they say there's a probability that it's going to be here, because we really can't tell until we observe it. And they say when you observe it, a whole universe is created. Or something they believe to be a world, another world, parallel world, or the such. I think that's where the math is pushing them. I don't necessarily understand that, and or probably don't believe it, if I can say it that way. It sounds too, since I can't explain it irrational at all, it's nothing that I understand enough to even say. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it's that. I don't believe it. I just believe there's separate universes. I just believe there's multiple whatevers. I believe in the multiverse. That where you got these universes happening everywhere and all over, for trillions of years and trillions of distances, trillions of light years, and distance is huge. And we're just a part of it. And just like it took us so many hundreds of years, really wasn't a lot if you think about it. We gained a lot of knowledge and went very, very fast into this world of internet and digital technology. And all this fun stuff. We went pretty fast. A couple thousand years maybe. When we first started talking about science and not attributing everything to gods or God. Now look where we're at. We got television. We got TV. We got the entertainment industry. We got sports, football. I mean, all that peripheral stuff. Let alone we've cured disease, understood disease, learned about viruses, white plagues, and stars, went to other planets, etc., etc. Did a lot, you know? We did a lot. And I don't think we appreciate that enough, right? I don't think we appreciate our accomplishments enough. Because I think being human is very easy and almost very natural to be able to pick out the negative stuff, the bad stuff. It's easy. Bad stuff is going to jump right at you. And you're probably going to talk about it more often. It's going to be probably more in your face up front. Probably got more stories. Well, might be going too far, but you know how you usually have more stories or memories from the bad things that happen. They stick out. And I think from an evolutionary standpoint, it makes sense. Survival of the fittest, etc., etc. Traits that benefit the evolution of a species or the success of an individual creature or something. That what makes that creature produce more and have its ancestors survive because it was given maybe randomly, maybe indirectly, a trait that helped it to. One book put it, it's not really survive, it's really produce more offspring than the next. It's more about the offspring. Getting your genes out there. I think that may even be the main drive of life. The success of your genes and offspring. Your lineage. And I also think it still may be important, but we got so many of us now. I think we got the idea of survival down to the point there very well could be too many of us. There very, very well could be too many of us. Whatever that means. So I think we got the procreating part down. We've established ourselves on the planet, to put it mildly. And now it might become time to develop the species. And that's where it gets tricky, because who can say what fine-tuning or developing is? Who just can say, hey, this is beneficial to the species and we should go in this direction, universally. People have tried to do it, come in and institute beliefs and procedures and stuff that they really do believe is beneficial. But to enforce that on people They probably think they're being benevolent. They're helping out society. And a lot of people do believe, that the regular person, the common man, uneducated as they may or may not be, may not possess the skills or the aptitude to actually vote on policy and such. And there's schools of thought that says more sophisticated landowners, used to be male landowners, they wouldn't even let women vote. Women weren't even smart enough. And I mean, if you think about it, why have people who don't know nothing about life or anything make decisions about life and everything? Because who can say? You really can't tell. That's it, man. Because you kind of don't want uneducated, it's people around. I don't know if you saw the people walking by, but I'm completely distracted. I got verbally distracted. I mean, think about it. Somebody living in Appalachian Mountains, limited exposure to what's going on in the world, et cetera, making decisions. If you think about it, the American way, one man, one vote, regardless of their disposition or their aptitude. But you got people who may have never even seen a major metropolitan city who get the same vote as somebody who is educated, master's degree, been to a big city, understand what it's like to be in a major metropolitan city, knows the going on in politics, knows how financial systems work, knows how political and educational systems work. And they get to vote. And they have much more knowledge and experience with the stuff they're voting on. So their vote, though it may carry the same weight as somebody who hasn't seen this or that in life versus somebody who's very intimate with it. It's like, would you want, if I want to start a football team and I asked advice, do I want to ask, whose advice am I going to take? My granddaughter's or Bill Belichick's? I'm going to ask these two people something and get their answer. It's just like voting. But then it still comes down to the right of that individual, or the democracy of it all, to keep the decision making as flat as possible. Even though money and influence and power can be attained in different ways, no matter how you try to level it off or keep quote-unquote corruption out of there or whatever. It can just happen. No, it happens, I should say. Deliberately, it's no accident. People go out and they seek these advantages and they find them. You know? And they utilize them as survival to win by any means necessary. There are no laws, there are no rules. There's consequences, but really, ultimately, anything goes. Whatever you got to do to pull it off, to make it happen. Who says that there is no right way, no wrong way? Science may help to tell us what's more efficient, what's more productive based on analysis, and evaluation after the fact, and experience and accumulated knowledge can point us towards directions. Well, in the past, this is what happened when we did this. You can have that documented experience. It's history, not that it would happen again exactly as it did then, experience, but you get an idea. You can't help but get an idea and have that influence your decision to get to the outcome. Feels good. I feel good. I just blew out all that mucus out of my nose, coughed it up, spit it out. Breathing easy. Got a nice little sweat going on, not too much, not too little. It's Monday. My weight was down. I woke up this morning. So it's a good start. It's a very good start. It's good to start the week off on a positive note or with momentum. Start the week off with some momentum. And try not to start fantasizing about Friday before we do it all over again. Try to get some stuff done. Try to actually get some stuff done during this week. You got to put it in. You're going to have to work. Make it as pleasant and quote-unquote enjoyable as possible. That means keep your stamina right, keep your head in the game, eat right, do this, do that, you know, routine, etc., etc. Build momentum on Monday through the week. And this is a good start. This is a good start. Beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful day. They're gonna cut all this. I'm taking pictures of all this. They're gonna come through here one day and cut all this. And I'm taking pictures of all this vegetation. Because they don't want this stuff to dry up. So they'll come and they'll Let's trim all this back. Get rid of it. Here come the two. These are two girls. Two ladies, I guess. The one always had I love this stuff. Yours be like squinting, kind of squinting with her mouth, you know. Uh-oh. We don't know what that was about. It looked like the mic was coming out. Oh, and it still don't look right. It still don't look right. All right. Oh boy. The mic, the receiver dongle is coming out of the phone. Now it's only look like it's working on one side. Great. Anyway, I ain't stopping. I'll fix it when I get home or not. I don't know. But it looks like it's only hearing on one side. Anyhow, you know, I'm not gonna say anything about how much time, et cetera, et cetera. Because, you know, it seems like an hour, and it shouldn't matter. Whether it's an hour, 59 minutes, or 47 minutes, or whatever, shouldn't matter. You're just talking till you feel you said enough, whatever that means. Feel like you got it out. You feel expressed. Happy Monday. You said what you wanted to say, you got it out there, record it in digital. And I was thinking again this weekend, all of this stuff with me talking is so important. How can people not be doing this? What is more important than what I think? What is more important than what I think? And documenting it and getting it down and get it to the point where I can go back over it, look at it, study it, see the evolution of my thoughts, the evolution of my ideas, how I got from point A to point B, as far as my understanding and such. Oh my God, I got it all. And I got it all, and I got it organized pretty much. So, I'm happy about that. Oh, I should say, I think that's important. I think that's like majorly important. And I got videos, me just talking, probably thousands of hours of me just talking. You know, it's fairly organized. It's not completely disorganized. It's fairly organized. Time will tell how organized all my data and video and writings and websites, all that is. Time will tell eventually. But as we're going through it, as I'm building it, as we're developing it, we really don't know how it's going to turn out. We just have an idea. It's like, you know, you have these programs to go back and they, you know, show the development of the Beatles or a band or how this or that happened. A lot of times, just like me, you're just in it doing it. You're not thinking about future outcome. You're just in it at the moment. It's only in hindsight, maybe 20 years after the fact, when you look back and you go, oh, I didn't even know, I was just doing it. But I was actually creating this. I was looking at my studio setup last night, just staring at it, how beautiful it is to me. I built it. I built and developed that. Each piece was tested, tried, and integrated into the whole. I developed all that. I created that. I designed the technology behind it, strategy behind it, to put it together, so it accomplished what I wanted it to do. Guess I could go that way, huh? It's kind of the same. Do I? I don't feel like it. I could have went. This is 7-Eleven right there. I think I got low on black and miles. See, I could go that way to that 7-Eleven and then cut over. Or if I go to 7-Eleven by my house, I gotta go off of my route. I kinda don't wanna do that. For whatever reason. Not that it matters, but, you know, we all have an agenda or ideas or things we may or may not want to see happen. Woo! I might need to go to the laundromat. I wonder if that blanket will fit in the, I wonder if that blanket will fit in my mother's washer. I got comforters and blankets that need to be washed. Wonder if they'll fit in that washer. Who knows? Who really knows? Actually, we can find out. Probably very easily. Anyhow, feels good. Feels good. Keep the energy going. Maybe I'll get some good news at work. And by good news, I mean news that may inspire me to be a better person. Maybe inspire might be more of a sensationalized word, but you know, something that makes me want to shout, pick my hands up and shout, pick my hands up, shout. Just a little anything, you know, that gives me a little spark. Because today's March 9th. It's March 9th, I believe. Yeah. And looks like my schedule, and we gotta get ready. Tallahassee coming up, P-Funk Fest. It's all laid out. Seems to be all laid out. We'll get back here. And my time card may have been approved. So when I log in today, and I look at my accruals, good chance I could have 40 hours. Good chance I can have 40 hours. And I'll need 21, at least, actually, 28. Actually, no, that's already paid for. But either way, I don't know if that's paid for already. Gotta look. And by paid for, I mean, I put in to have off. Oh, it's not accumulated yet. I put in to have off the Friday before the P-Funk Fest for travel. So that's the PTO day. And then I gotta take off 2 days. I gotta take off 2 days each week. I'm in Ohio because the mandatory office days went from 1 day a week to 2 days a week for us. And then next year it's gonna go to 3 days a week. And next year I'll be 65. So come June of next year, I can get Medicare. And Medicare is the big, big, big thing as far as healthcare and major expense, I should say. Major expense. Oh my goodness, look at this. Why would somebody do that? That's kind of something, ain't it? Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say that's kind of something? My goodness. I'm just saying. Well, I feel good. Let's see, we'll keep it going. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning. See, I don't want to start fantasizing about Saturday morning. Friday and Saturday. Let's stay in the moment. Let's stay in the moment. Let's fully appreciate the time that we're in right now, fully exploit it, fully take advantage of it, etc., etc. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mess this up. I'm gonna take this out and put it back in. All right, I took that out. So now both of them are working. So that means we're going without the mic. I'm gonna stick the mic back in. Anything happen? Yep. Only one side is working. Did something go, did it go mono? Stereo? Mono? Mono? Oh, look like something changed. Is that better now? All right. Oh well, whatever. Oh well. Look like I might have bumped the receiver. It goes into the phone. And it looked like it went into stereo when it should be a mono. Or maybe, no, I didn't do that. I didn't test that stereo. I was gonna say, I did a stereo. I was trying to test out 2 microphones because I was gonna wire my mother up and talk to her about family history and record it. So I was doing some experimenting with recording with 2 mics. I don't think I did it on this one though. I think I did it on my other one. But anyway, happy Monday, people. Happy Monday. Today is the 9th. Little over a month before the P-Funk Fest, March, April. A little bit over a month, people. Yeah. We getting there. We are getting there. P-Funk Fest, looking forward to it. But, well, I guess not but right now, we're looking to one day at a time, today. Monday, one day at a time. Try to get a full work weekend without taking any days off. For a whole month, maybe. That's what we need to do. Keep it going for a whole month. All right, keep it going for the rest of the year, damn it. No more days off. You hear me? You hear it? Everybody wants to be cool in hip hop. Everybody wants to be trendy. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody wants to be trendy. Anyway, swinging on y'all 2 times. For me, for the funk. And for every elementary particle that has ever existed in any atom, in this, or in any universe that ever was, is, or will be. The totality of it all, a theory of universe. Hypothesis of all as one. My name is Jeffery.